Welcome back to the show. My name is Lee, and this Children's Day, we have the one and only Dr. Hi-Fi back in the studios. Welcome back, Doctor. How are you doing?
Thank you, Lee, for having me back. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic.
I'm doing well myself. Children's Day, I'm so happy to be celebrating this day as well because
Yeah.
in all of us as a little child.
All of us are children only. I
Yes,
mean, like,
honestly.
we should not grow up. You know?
But this Children's Day, you have some messages, I'm sure, to all the parents
Yeah,
and
yeah,
kids
yeah.
alike as well out there, right? So
Correct.
let's start off with the basic one, which is in terms of food habits for kids. What should parents keep in mind, and what should kids keep in mind so that they also can, use these habits for themselves as well?
Right. See, when it comes to feeding children or making a meal for them is always a Herculean task, right?
Yeah.
Because invariably every mother, every father out there come and ask us, they ask us what to eat. He or she basically doesn't eat anything.
Mm.
So when it comes to a toddler, especially 1 to 3 year, 1 to 5 years, right? So they're most of them are fussy eaters. They're very choosy, very particular about. They want only sugary, or some want only spicy, or some want only junk, or things like that. So we always make sure give them wholesome, nourishing, nutritious food. In the sense, you as a parent also have got some responsibility to understand the nourishment of the child. What kind of protein?
Yeah.
Daily, for example, a 1.5 to 2 year old child requires anywhere from 25 to 30 gram of protein every day.
Okay.
So you should make sure that your food has that kind of protein, that kind of fat, that kind of carbohydrates, all that. So take that breakup from any nutritionist or a pediatrician, and make sure you never give junk or sugary food before meals. We
Yes.
make that mistake. They
Okay.
go and grab a piece of chocolate, piece of cookie, and that's it. Their tummy is full. It's not actually full. There is a sugar rush to the brain.
Okay.
And the sugar tells the brain that, okay, you're not hungry anymore. So this is the reason we also started a brand called as Hungry Koala a couple of years ago, to educate the society, educate people about healthy eating habits. The first 1,000 days of life is very, very important. Extremely. You know why? 80% of brain development happens first 1,000 days.
Oh, wow.
People ignore that. That is why we keep educating the parents and society through Hungry Koala, through our nutritious products, that you must make sure that their meals are clean, sugar-free, junk-free, preservative-free.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people just go randomly pick up stuff from the shelf and they don't read the ingredients.
Yes.
We're also running a campaign by name Read Before You Feed.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Read before you feed. Take any of the particular XYZ cereal you're buying, XYZ pancake you're buying, XYZ product you're buying. Turn around and read the label.
Yes.
How much
Yes.
of preservative, how much of junk, how much of sugar, how much of artificial flavors. Everything is causing damage first 1,000 days. Because the brain is developing, all these negative ingredients will be causing negative impact.
Right.
And eventually today we see 10-year-old, 15-year-old boys coming and parents telling us he's hyperactive. He doesn't focus.
Right.
He's behaving a little odd, doesn't make eye contact, autistic symptoms, learning problems. Invariably, most of these are caused by kind of food we have given, kind of screen time we have given, and kind of total environment we have provided.
You mentioned.
Any other doctor for gastric trouble. Even we should encourage our children to have one bowl of curd in the form of curd rice, or even plain curd. If you want to sweeten it, maybe you can add some jaggery, or powder or syrup like that, and make it a little sweet, or if the child likes it. But curd and salads should be part of every meal. See, I was reading this very interesting book, Japanese book by name Ikigai.
Ikigai. Yes.
Lovely book, right? So they tell very categorically, you must eat a rainbow. What does it mean? Your plate should look like a rainbow, in the sense that you should have multicolored meal.
Yeah.
You should have a portion of rice, portion of carbs, portion of protein in terms of non-vegetarian food, some fruits. It should look like a complete meal. You should have a complete meal. People always tell me, Doctor, what is a healthy meal? What is a healthy meal? See, healthy meal per se is individual. For example, your vegetables are healthy.
Yeah.
Boiled eggs are healthy.
Yeah.
Right? Your wheat also for children once in a while is healthy. Yes. But what is balanced meal? That is very important.
Yes. Yes.
So healthy meal is a one particular portion. Balanced meal is what is important for children. What is balanced meal? A meal which has got right amount of protein, carbohydrate, fats, minerals, vitamins is required for a growing child. The question is, along with healthy meal, are you also giving a balanced meal? So many don't know that. So through this campaign, through Hungry Koala, we've been doing a lot of such events on social media, offline as well, about educating the parents about healthy meal, difference between healthy and balanced meal, do's and don'ts, and how bad is feeding your child with the mobile and television on.
Right.
Which is like every household.
You mentioned screen time as well. So iPad babies is a new thing that's coming up now, right? Everybody has
It's
that.
new thing in India, but in having meal time with family.
Yeah.
and talk to your children. Let's say you're having broccoli, you're having rice, you're having some vegetables. Talk about the importance. Say
Yeah.
how important is this? It gives you green, green leaf vegetables gives you iron, rich source of iron. It gives you a lot of carbs. Now this is protein. Boiled egg is excellent for you to build your muscles, and you become taller. Your brain become sharper. Fish is an excellent omega-3 fatty. When you keep talking,
Yeah.
okay, invariably one day or someday child would understand that. He'll say, oh, okay, this is my dad, mom used to tell me. This is really important. So it takes a time. It takes a lot of time and effort. It's not an overnight process. But we tell them not to take shortcuts.
Right.
Those shortcuts will have eventually problems in their
Disasters,
lives.
correct, for sure. I think one other issue is that people skip meals a lot nowadays, right? Skipping breakfast, I think, is a huge thing because they're getting late for school. I can't eat it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just wrap it, or they just waste it. Any message to the parents and
See-
kids out there not eating
See,
breakfast?
breakfast is the first and most essential meal of the day, right?
Right.
Your child is. It's like you're moving. You're going for some long drive. First, you check his fuel. Okay, how much do I have for you to sustain, take care of that kind of drive? So when it comes to breakfast, you must make sure your child has. And recently made a video. Never offer anything sugar based.
For breakfast?
Never. We just randomly buy some cereals from the
Cereals,
market,
yeah.
which we don't even read about it. We have some choco, some blah blah blah. Don't do that. If a child is about 2 years plus, she can have idli, dosa, vada, whatever you make at home. You can make healthy pancakes. You can give them fruit bowl. You can give them a portion of dry fruits.
Yeah.
And one more mistake they do is giving milk empty stomach.
Okay.
Milk empty stomach works as an appetite suppressant.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, invariably Indian cultural tradition, right?
Yeah.
Wake up, brush your teeth, have a glass of milk. Milk is excellent, but timing has to be different. Make sure at least after breakfast or when it comes back from school is good enough. Empty stomach milk will always reduce his or her appetite. Invariably for lunch, they are full, they feel full, they don't want to have anything. If you had a sugary breakfast, it's worse. That sugar rush in the brain keep them hyper and fidgety. They don't want to eat.
Right.
So that is very, very important. Of course, I always advise parents, if you are not aware of what kind of meal, how much protein, how much nourishment should go, take one simple advice. Today online nutrition is available, doctors available. One tip, one basic tip as to how much of protein my child, because every child is age are different.
Yeah.
So nutrition requirement may be different.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
individually your child is, let's say, 4 years, 5 years, 6. Accordingly, you take that plan for that particular year.
Yeah.
And somehow there are multiple foods which offer multiple proteins and calories, right?
Right.
You balance accordingly whichever he likes. Prepare a meal and give it to him.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, this Children's Day, you've given us so much to think about, and you've given us, all the parents, I'm sure, are gonna really thank you for all this amazing tips you've given us. Any last message to all the kids out there this morning?
Well, you guys are going to rock. You guys are our future. You guys are doing great. But remember, what you sow, you will reap tomorrow.
Yes.
So take care of your body and minds very well. Feed your mind with good knowledge, lovely books out there. Avoid mobile phone and these gadgets as much as possible, my dear friends. And of course, healthy nourishment, healthy lifestyle, which will take you a long way. All the best and happy Children's Day.
Happy Children's Day. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.